Good morning, all. Suburban Sentinel here, coming to you once again from very deep inside the Arabian Peninsula. Hanging out with the other set of kittens a little bit this morning. They're kind of rambunctious today, which is good. Getting bigger, even better, so soon they can get out of my office and get on with the rest of their lives. Anyway, I'm hanging out here for a while because of an insect, or a possible insect. I guess a few videos ago I was talking about these wasp-like things that, at least I've been told, can seriously harm and sometimes kill human beings. And I saw one of these damn things in my office. Now, I don't know what, if anything, it would do to a cat or a kitten if it stung it, but I'm going to hang it here and see if I can find this thing. It may have flown out the window, so I'm going to go into hunter mode and see if I can take this thing out if it's still here. Why? Because I am a moron. If anything goes wrong, there is no help available. Just like yesterday, I had the kittens in the gully. If anything goes sideways, I'm here on my own, even if I could communicate for help in the proper linguistical terms. This facility is closed until September, so I am here, just me and the cats. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I figured while I have some time on my hands, I talk about something that's a little different here than we're used to back in North America. And one of the things that is completely different is the car buying process. And I gotta shut this off for a second. These guys are... Come here, you. I'm back. False alarm. Got my trusty broom, my weapon of choice in case this thing is still here and comes back. And just hoping that the hunter doesn't become the hunted. Anyway, car buying process, completely different. First, car dealers, complete different configuration. Car dealers in North America tend to be rather expensive and slick operations, lots of inventory. Not so here. You go to a car dealer here, and they may have 5 or 6 cars in the showroom, and no inventory other than that. It's a very unusual situation. Car salesmen, nothing like in the US or Canada. They are essentially order takers. They know nothing about the cars. All they know is the prices and how long it will take to get a car in. They write up the contracts, they take your money, and that's about it. Speaking of pricing, it is non-negotiable. The price is the price. You either pay what they're asking or you go away. There are no test drives, which was kind of unusual. Not unexpected here because the driving here is so dangerous. They probably beat up a lot of their inventory. No test drives, no negotiation on prices. And if you buy a car in North America, there's a ton of paperwork to do. A lot of it is a triplicate, and you must sign, I don't know, 10 or 15 pieces of paper, and that's if you don't finance the car. Here, it was one sheet of paper, and it was actually not even a whole sheet. It was a half sheet of paper with probably 8 lines written on it, which of course I could not read. And that was our contract. And there are no deposits unless you're buying something right off the lot. When you buy a car, you pay 100% in advance. Again, no deposits. And it's not, when you pay, it's not like, at least the United States, where there are either bank checks or wired funds, anything like that. you pay in cash. It's just you bring a pocket full of cash in and pay for the car. It was a little bit unnerving because when we went through this process, we did not have the benefit of a translator or someone who really knew the process. We were kind of just bumbling our way through it. And so we bought our car and walked in and basically we signed a half a piece of paper that we couldn't read. And I gave this guy about the equivalent of 18,000 US dollars in cash. And he said, "Oh, car 6 weeks, 6 weeks." And I'm thinking, oh my God, what did we just do? We may have just given some guy $18,000 and that'll be the last we see of it and we won't see a car. But no, it went out. Or the transaction went off perfectly. Oh, you guys making work for me. The transaction went through perfectly. In 5 weeks and 5 days later, we had our car. And it was highly unusual. Now, is the system here better than the system that we were certainly used to? I don't know. You make the call. In some ways, it was a lot better. In other ways, maybe not so much. But that's the way it goes down. And I think I'm going to end this video here and go out and scout for that big-ass, scary-looking insect and see if I can dispose of it. Suburban Sentinel, along with the kittens and Mama out there. And my trusty broom. Don't let me down. Don't jam on me. I'm out.